Head injuries can happen in almost every type of sport, resulting in concussion or brain trauma that can have serious long-term effects. That's why it's critically important to choose a doctor that specializes in brain injuries. Call Dr. Elizabeth Eversole at 469-726-2737 or go to her website, handmadehealth.com. That's handmadehealth.com.
Terence Johnson, FridayNightGlory.com, here with the star. He's a star to me right now because he stepped up to a big task tonight. Kaden Anderson, you was 12-17, 217 yards, TDs in the first half. What is your preparation like going? As we know, Quinn, he left for the Ohio State.
Yeah, Quinn's one of my closest friends, and he's taught me a lot. And, all I had to do was apply it to the field, basically.
So what was Coach Riley's message to you coming into this game? I know maybe some jitters. This is your first big start in a big stadium to face Highland Park, a well-known team, championship team. What was that preparation like coming into this game, knowing that you had to get that nod?
We did a lot of preparation during the week, and Coach Dodge called me in during, my off block and was like, hey, man, just be you, do you, and I feel like that's what I did.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what were the butterflies coming into this game today?
Like a 4 or 5.
And you had compliments from Samson, R.J. Maryland. You got a couple of weapons. And then Owen complimented you guys well from the backfield there. He had 2 TDs in the first half. Your defense plays lights out. What does that say about this Dragon team? I know it's early in the season. Hopefully our season get prolonged. What does it say about your Dragons?
I think we have a lot of offensive weapons, and our defense is outstanding. And, I think we're going to be a powerhouse this year.
So what could you take from your game today? It looks sharp going into next week. What did you take from your game overall today? Anything you can work on that you want to adjust?
I missed a few balls here and there. Not satisfied yet, but we got a lot of work to do.
It's great. Lights out. You playing Dragon, spitting fire. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, 45-21 over Highland Park Scots. The season's just now getting started. Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, and Kenny Matthews. Good night. Thanks.
Kenny Matthews, Jerry's World here, man. Southlake Carroll with the resounding 45-21 win over Highland Park. Here was star running back, junior star running, Owen Allen, and man, it was the Owen Allen show in the second half. Had to feel good, just kind of running downhill, getting your offensive line, getting your secondary blocks, man. Made it a little easier for you, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. That O-line, they're young, but with a coach like Coach Smith and run game coordinating and, they come off the ball so hard and they're so assignment sound and so technical, it makes those long runs that you see so easy for me.
Everybody kind of said going into the game that they were going to try to take you out of the game and make Kaden beat them. Kaden had a great first half, kind of took a little of the pressure off, opened up some of the running games. Can you talk about a little bit having that strategy, knowing that they're going to kind of come after you early?
That's understandable with a young quarterback like Kaden. Why wouldn't you try to stop the run? But I don't think they expected what he's got in him. And, when he starts dealing the ball like he was, you got to decide what to cover, and that's where we're going to hurt you on our side of the ball.
Thought the big play there at the beginning of the game where you got the TD there from Lambs. I thought that was huge. Did it kind of settle you guys down a little bit, kind of get you into that offensive rhythm?
The nerves before the first game of the season are, more intense than any other game, throughout the whole year. But, I'd say those first couple scores early definitely helped settle us in and get us into our groove for sure.
For you guys coming in here, having Highland Park as your first game, did that have a different take in the offseason, knowing that you had to kind of bring your A game here tonight to get a win over a very good team?
Working through PC, our PC coach, his best friend was the head of PC at Highland Park. So all summer we were hearing what was going on over there, and I'm sure they were hearing what was going on with us. But, we just used that as motivation, just like we used everything else, and I think it worked out all right for us.
Oh, and I love your approach. You keep it humble. You've always been team-oriented about all this. Can you kind of tell us how you stay that way? With all the good years you had, all the accolades that kind of came with that, you're still you from last year.
I see my job as I run to the hole they want me to run to. I protect whatever quarterback they stick back there, and I just do my job, and I think that's all they can ask. And
my last question, BD, is how did you guys come together with everything that happened in such a short period of time? You guys came out here really focused out here today against a very good team. Can you talk a little bit about that family nature and being able to kind of come through for each other as a team?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think this is the closest, friendship-wise team that Southlake has had in a very long time, and I think that definitely helped with Kaden. I don't know very many quarterbacks you can throw into the starting lineup and he'll have the chemistry down like that, but we're all really proud of Kaden, and he did great tonight, and we're all really excited for the season.
I've got one last question. How did it feel to play on ESPN tonight?
Before I was like, oh, we got our blinders on. It doesn't matter to us. But no, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Kind of nice to have that in your hip pocket.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, man, this bruising running, Owen Allen, junior year, needs to get some more offers. Need to get this guy some more offers. I'm on that bandwagon for sure. Owen, we appreciate you, man.
So
Congratulations. Have a great year. Kenny Matthews, Terence Johnson, Friday Night Glory. Thanks.
Terrence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, back here at AT&T Stadium here with Landon Samson. He never cut his hair. He never lose strength. You guys come out, haven't lost a beat. Last year you guys was here. You didn't get that quest. Now you guys have a new guy under center playing good. What does that say about this young quarterback?
He's an underclassman. This was his first start, and for him to have to fill that big shoe role, I think he did an amazing performance, and it's really shown in the preparation. He's really stepped into the leadership role, and he's got all the tools to get the job done, and I'm really proud of him for stepping up, and I think it's going to be a great season with him.
It looks like you haven't lost a beat as well. 4th and 6, you catch it out, take it to the house. What was that play call on that?
It was the most called play we have. It's just like sits, just run 10 yards and stop, and it works like a charm.
And your defense compliments you well. What was the preparation like for you guys coming in Highland Park? No stranger to championship, but you guys come in, haven't lost a beat. Like I told your quarterback, Westlake, that was the biggest loss for you. For you guys to get back to that state championship run, what do you guys have to do?
We just have to finish this year. We're playing in the same place we lost last year, a couple months ago. And so to open up our season playing here against a historic program like Highland Park, it's an amazing feeling. And I think it's really going to set us up for the rest of the season and give us a lot of confidence going into our next couple games.
That was a great game. You guys played lights out. Highland Park was right there with you in the beginning, but second half, y'all turned it on. What was that halftime message like from Coach Riley?
Just stop getting penalties. We had a lot of penalties in the first half, and that was really crucial, especially for our defense. And so for us to come out in the second half and fix those and hit the run game more than we had originally planned to, it really set us apart.
Great game as always. You go hit the showers.
Yes, sir.
Landon Samson here. He's the guy on the receiving end of all the TDs. For Terence Johnson, Friday Night Glory, Kenny Matthews. Good night from AT&T Stadium.